Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here. And it is Saturday. And some of you may have noticed that I kind of have not been doing, I've kind of been detaching from doing videos over the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays. As I have found myself really, it's summertime, that sort of thing, really wanting to be outside, enjoying family adventures, maybe, taking some weekend getaways. And so I have kind of been not doing a lot of readings on Saturdays or Sundays. And I'm not really sure if this reading is actually going to go live on a Saturday, on today as in Saturday, or, when it's going to go live. But I trust the things, the messages, the knowings, the intuitive hits as they come through. And so this has come through today that there are 3 major messages that Aquarius needs to hear. So this could just be one person that needs to hear these 3 messages. It could be the whole group of Aquarius. There could be one of the 3 messages or 2 that resonate, not all, or they could all resonate. I really don't know. I also do not know. I have not been given the indication of what these major messages are about. They could be warnings, they could be things coming in, they could be something, that's going to be happening. I really, honestly, I don't know. So we're going to find out that together. They could be combinations. We'll see here. Now, as a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Now, these are the 3 decks that I was drawn to. This is my own deck. You may have seen it here on the channel before, although I don't know that I've done a full reading with this deck or that I have done a reading such as this with this deck. Generally, what happens is I get kind of this feeling to go and pull a card from this deck for a message that needs to be heard, whether it's for Aquarius, for all signs, for, the collective, kind of however that works. But so this is what was indicated as the pointer card. So we're going to get 3 of these out as the major messages for Aquarius. Then we're going to get a few tarot cards to give a bit more information. And then we're going to get one of these bigger cards here, maybe for advice or for the closing. However it comes through, we're all going to be finding out all of this information together here, Aquarius, because honestly, anything could happen. So let's see what the 3 messages are that you need to hear, or that we all need to hear, Aquarius. Whoa. Now that's too many. So it's just 3 is what's being indicated. So now this deck is a little bit different. I may just need to, here's what's I'm being indicated to do is, wow. Okay. Wow. So it looks like this is going to potentially be around love, Aquarius, because you got the switch up you don't see coming. And I'm going to flip these 2 over. The 2 of these are about love. I'm going to flip them over. We're going to deal with one at a time. So let's get a few more here. Whew, a little bit out of breath. So some of you may be kind of really working in the yard or doing some stuff with family that is really kind of taking your breath away. I do hope that you are all having the most fabulous week or weekend whenever this reading actually comes out. But these 3 major messages for Aquarius were coming through so strong that just could not be ignored. So this is something, Aquarius, that cannot be ignored. Let's see. Let's get 2 more here. More, Spirit. Oh, I guess we're doing 3. Initially it was indicated as 2, but now I guess there's 3, or maybe it's just for this one. We'll just see what it is that Spirit wants to come through here. And then we'll get the bigger card or the animal card at the end. So be sure to stay for that. Okay, so the switch ups you aren't seeing is this first one here, Aquarius. Hopefully that's coming through so you can see that. So this one is something that's coming. There's switch ups that you aren't seeing. So there may be some, for some of you, this out of breath feeling that I'm kind of feeling right now may actually be that you are feeling exhausted. You are feeling out of breath from running around, working so much, doing so much at this time. And there are some switch ups that are going to be coming in that are going to be giving you a little bit of a rest and a reprieve, as you have the Knight of Wands coming in here. What gorgeous, gorgeous energy. So there's some adventure that's going to be coming in, and some moving back to from this breathless kind of energy to more of a passionate energy. So some of you are really kind of wearing yourself thin. You've got many different plates spinning, and you're going to actually be kind of drawing back a little bit and moving back into this place of a passion. Potentially this could be work, potentially this could be within relationship in general here, Aquarius, but you're going to really potentially be drawing back just a little bit. But there is also that room for adventure that is coming in here. So some of you are going to be seeing or having this switch up where there's a potential that there's a vacation that may be coming up that is really going to rejuvenate you. But also for some of you, there is a potential that something that feels like it is lost is actually going to be this huge, huge, like explosive, beautiful event or beautiful happening that you never could have seen. So this switch up is really, really going to bring about this opening within you, but it's also going to bring up this passion and this feeling of adventure. Again, this could be a vacation. It could be actually coming through as a loss or something that you see or feel that might have been a loss that really is actually going to be this kind of explosive new beginning, because you also have the Death card here, which is this opening, this new beginning, this new adventure or venture. For some of you, it's coming through that there may be traveling in a vehicle. Obviously, we travel generally in a vehicle of sorts, an airplane, what have you, but this is like an RV, like traveling the world or having, you know, kind of an RV lifestyle. I'm not sure why that's coming through, but for somebody, and it's going to really be adventurous and full of passion. And potentially, as this switch up, it may be with the way the world is going, the economy is going right now, you know, there may be this feeling of loss around housing. Again, this is not going to resonate for everybody. And you may decide to potentially move into a tiny house or do like a year or so of RV traveling, right? Or living and traveling, like van life is what's coming through here for some of you, Aquarius. And this is a rebirth and a birth of a new thing. Some of you may actually be starting YouTube channels around this that is you're super passionate about. It's a lot of adventure. You're seeing a lot of beautiful, amazing things. And this is a switch up that you couldn't see coming because something is creating. Now, this could be spirit, universe, but it also could be, you know, a dynamic going on in the background that you wouldn't see happening, but this is coming through. Now, you also have the Page of Swords coming in, and the Page of Swords is really, this is about really getting that pep back in your step, really living to the fullest. And this switch up again in the beginning may not feel like it is advantageous, and yet that adventure, that passion is right there ready to grow and thrive within you due to whatever this happening is, whatever the switch up is, however the universe spirit delivers that to you, and or whatever the dynamic may have been or may be surrounding it, this really puts that pep back in your step, that passion, that vigor for life, and you're not going to see it coming. This is a switch up that is going to really, really come about, and it is in your favor. Now, the next major message that needs to come through is love is around the corner. Wow, that is so, so interesting, Aquarius. So for some of you that are single or have been shying away from love or self-love, it is right around the corner. Now, it is coming through that this message, these two messages may actually work together or be part of a similar kind of vision here. The switch ups that you aren't seeing that are coming in may actually be around passions, the things that you're passionate about, and the venture that you potentially, Aquarius, have been putting off. So this may actually not be a romantic love. It may be a love and a zest for life again. So really take that as it resonates. As far as those of you that may be single during this time that are looking for love, it is going to be popping up right around the corner in the most unexpected way, in the most unexpected place. And it's coming through with a very unexpected person, meaning that there's a potential that it may be coming through with somebody that you never would have expected to be a love interest, or somebody that is completely opposite of who or what you are used to being in relationship with. So that is interesting. Now this one is being indicated for just 2 cards, so that's what's indicated. Let's see what's coming through here for that. One more. Okay, well that one is the one trying or wanting to come out. So then you also have the 3 of Wands. How gorgeous is this? So this 3 of Wands is coming through. Let's see what the other one is. And the Knight of Cups. Wow. Wow, Aquarius. So this 3 of Wands is really this energy of liberation, of taking a step back, looking, kind of surveying the land, seeing what is kind of going on out there, maybe in the world or within your environment or your reality, and really having that feeling or that knowing of progress. Now, within love, this is moving into this feeling very liberated, feeling very confident, feeling very much kind of filled up with yourself is what's coming through. I'm not sure if that even makes sense. Hopefully it resonates for you, but being filled up with yourself from the inside out, really radiating this love energy, whether this is that passion for and that adventure or for adventure, whether this is with a new person or re-energizing your self-love, your self-care. There is this progress and this liberation that you're going through here, Aquarius, that is really bringing this love, right? It's right around the corner, but it's drawing it into you in whatever way that resonates for you. And then you also have the Knight of Cups coming in here. And with the Knight of Cups, this is so gorgeous. This is really this classic romantic. So if this is this new love right around the corner, for those of you that have really been searching or seeking out love, it is right here. You have been surveying, you have been very patient, but there is that progress, there is that new love interest right around the corner, right in your sights, that is coming in, and they are very charismatic, very romantic. They are really wear their heart on their sleeve, and they are very much in this space of adventure as well. This may be your traveling companion, if that, traveling the world is what it is. This person could potentially be that person. Very charming, very open. For those of you that are kind of within this one space and not, and you're already in a relationship, this is really recreating a connection between the two of you. Now, love is right around the corner. Is this opening, this connection with yourself, this connection with other people? This is community as well, as what's coming through with that. So there may be where you had felt a separation, and or if this switch up, this first message that came through is separate from that, there is that community that is coming in either with that, right? If this passion and adventure, but this passion and adventure is bringing that charisma back to you, Aquarius, that liberated feeling, that very open feeling that is bringing love all around you in whatever capacity that is coming or through or wanting to show itself to you. There is that love. Now, the third message that is coming through is next level shit you're going to love. So there is an emphasis on love coming in here. And so let's see, you've got some next level shit coming in here, Aquarius. Holy shit, by the way, this is quite the quite the messages and quite exciting, by the way. So you have some next level shit that's coming in that you are going to love. And this could be within this love that's right around the corner, however that resonates for you, and the switch ups you aren't seeing. But these are all so amazing, Aquarius, amazing, amazing messages, major messages that need to come through, especially for some of you that have been kind of feeling down or kind of feeling like things aren't working or things aren't moving. There is this switch up coming. There's that love that's right around the corner. And there is next level shit that you're going to love that is ready to come through for you. This is gorgeous. I love that leveling up energy that's coming through with this. Aquarius, there may have been just a cycle or a pattern that you have been working yourself out of to allow all of this beautiful energy to come in and through for you. So let's see. Wow. You got yes. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, yes. So with that next level shit, you're going to love. You have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords can go two different ways. This can go with kind of this crossroads energy that you've been kind of sitting on a fence and you finally make a decision, which is taking you to that next level. That is taking you soaring or within that passion if these messages for you are connected, which it does very much feel like these messages are very cohesive and very connected, yet there may be some of you that they don't all three resonate with, and that is okay. But you're at a crossroads, Aquarius, and there is this decision to be made. It could be deciding whether to really tune into what could have been potentially felt like a loss here in this very first reading or this very first message with the switch ups you're not seeing, what could, and then deciding within that moment to really notice the perspective you're coming from and how you're responding to the situation. Are you responding to it in a way that is keeping you in that place where you're feeling at a loss, or where you're ready for those switch ups, where you're ready for this next level shit that you're gonna love? Because if you're holding yourself back, Aquarius, then unfortunately that may be where you're choosing to stay. Don't shoot the messenger. But this crossroads is a decision that you are making with that Two of Swords, or that you can make to really, really have this kind of opening, this kind of new energy. You can choose. Now, for others of you, you've been holding kind of back a little bit, but you're choosing to take that blindfold off and to really go a new direction, which is gorgeous. And it's leading to this Ace of Cups over here. So you're going to love that when you make that decision, or when you decide not to stay in this perceived loss kind of state and really moving into this Ace of Cups energy. Now, Ace of Cups is also overflow and abundance and love. So there's a lot of love that is surrounding you, Aquarius. This is really, really gorgeous. Now, there's also, as far as that goes with the connections and with the opportunities, there is a new opportunity that is going to be showing itself to you, Aquarius. There's a new opportunity that is going to be coming up. Again, I keep going back here because these very much feel connected. These three major messages very much feel connected within the energy, within the reading, within the vibe that is coming through. This new opportunity and these new connections which are coming through this Ace of Cups could be with that adventure, with that renewed passion, and or with that travel. A YouTube channel, whether it is involved with van life or travel or not, may actually be in your very near future, where you are sharing your adventures, where you are sharing your passions, where you are sharing your hobbies. Either way, whatever this is or however this resonates for you, Aquarius, and shows up for you, it is very, very abundant. This is really being open to new, supportive, positive outcomes, not staying in this perceived loss, but opening up to the positive, the supportive outcomes or potentialities that are there, the overflow of the love that is definitely coming through here, Aquarius, that is definitely here within this reading and coming through with these three major messages that you needed to hear or someone needed to hear, right? This is really opening up the space, opening up the mind, and really offering this hope. This is also coming in for those of you that are single with this new romantic relationship. So this next level shit going on that you're going to love is really very much, for some of you, going to be this new whirlwind relationship, this new whirlwind love that is going to basically sweep you off your feet, and your cup is going to feel as if it's overflowing. Wow, I am so glad that these three messages really worked hard to come through here. All right, let's go ahead and see what this last one is. For those of you that have been feeling as if nothing's happening, or you feel as if you've been struggling, these messages are really here to remind you, to inspire you, to reignite that passion within you for living your best life, for moving into that beautiful energy and having that zest for life that you may not have. If you're in that place, I send so much love and joy to you. And I really, really do, love when the readings come through with such positivity and such beautiful energy to really just open up that what potentially feels like isn't flowing again, and giving hope and insight and inspiration for those of you that maybe haven't felt that for a minute. All right, let's go ahead and see what this last card is. You've got the owl magic. Woo. Look at this. Wow, this reading, Aquarius, choose to know the truth because you can. This is wisdom coming through here with that owl, Aquarius. There is so much wisdom that you have, and there's so much wisdom that you can gain through following your passions, through having these switch ups. The challenges come through the growth, Aquarius. Or the growth, excuse me, that was backwards. The growth comes through the challenges. Those perceived losses can turn just as quickly into the biggest blessings of our life. The magic that is surrounding you and all of us is just unbelievable, and the energy surrounding this reading is just unbelievable. So know the truth because you can. The truth is, Aquarius, that no matter what, you are always worthy, you are always valuable, you are always deserving, no matter what the past has said, no matter what has happened, no matter where you have gone in your life, you are always worthy, valuable, and deserving. That is the truth. That is the truth. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let go, let the past go, and make room for a better life. See? Exactly, exactly. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright, Aquarius. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. For those of you that have been just feeling like you're struggling, or feeling, like you're stuck, or what have you, these three major messages came through for you, Aquarius, because you needed to hear them, because they needed to come through so that you can remember who you are, the wisdom that you already have, all of the wisdom that you have yet to gain, and how magical you are in creating your best life. Oh my gosh. This one's given me goosebumps. This has been so amazing, Aquarius. And if it's just one of you that needed to hear this, it is totally worth it. These three messages, these three major messages, really came through with a bang. And I'm super, super excited to have been able to share this with you. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community, this YouTube channel, in growing and thriving, which is what we are always looking to do, all of us, not just the channel, of course. Remember, you are magical, Aquarius, Lucky Stars. You are magical. You have the wisdom, the resources within you to have the most beautiful, amazing life. And these three major messages coming through are just sharing a glimpse of what the potentials and the possibilities are for you. So, so gorgeous. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.